not actually live. It's lying to you. And the minute countdown. 9 people are here now, but you don't hear me talking. It hasn't even been sharing my screen this whole time. Love my life. Oh, well, I guess we will not do that. We will just, no, don't look at my home screen. God damn. Okay, I guess we will just go straight into what I was going to do. Anyways, that was great. Hello, Serpent Reality, and welcome to another episode of Impulse. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new season of Impulse. I'm your host, Sean, and we're about to dive deep into the unknown. This season, we've transported our contestants to the tropical paradise we like to call Bikini Bottom. We've gathered 16 incredible nurses who are not only experts in saving lives, but are about to face a twist like never before. Get ready for an all-inclusive, interactive game inside the game. These nurses won't just be tackling medical challenges. They'll be navigating the unpredictable waves of impulse. Expect the unexpected as they venture through this island paradise filled with twists, turns, and perhaps a few surprises that'll keep contestants on their toes. But it's not all stethoscopes and thermometers. Friendships will be formed, alliances tested, and only the strongest will survive. So buckle up, because this season is going to be a wild ride. Who will rise to the top and who will be left in the morgue? Find out this season on Impulse. Let's welcome the nurses, shall we?
We shall!
Woo! Okay. Hello? There it goes. Goddamn, 10 people are here now. That's good. Share sound. Welcoming to the stage. Pixie.
Let's go.
Whoa.
Okay.
Krista.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up. First shot, come strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like rock and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy up. Glad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it always. Chrome music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPEND.
Danielle.
Chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bussin'. Halfway across
Lorenzo.
that city with the crush. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country. Here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Nah, can I kick it? Thank you. Yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me. Go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on shark week. Raw, time to go off, gone. Deuces goodbye. I got a world to see. And my girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer. Nah, I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes, so giving it back to the people now. Sing this song and it goes like, raise those hands, this is our party. We came here to
And last, but certainly not least, welcoming back Danny.
If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching.
And we go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we brought our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we brought our hands up.
Hello, nurses, and welcome to the very first episode of Impulse Gen 2 season. Good job, Sean. 6. I am so excited to see each and every one of you here tonight and all of your smiling faces. Now, we've stated already in the past 24 hours that tonight nobody will be leaving the game just yet. Tonight, we want you to be familiar with what Impulse is. We want you to understand our rules and regulations, and we also want to give you a glimpse of what this season is going to be all about. So, ladies and gentlemen, and those in between, I am very pleased to welcome you to what will be one of the, if not the, greatest seasons of Impulse. I am beyond excited to have my production team alongside me, my co-host, Casey, our production manager, our player manager, David, myself, of course, our engagement manager, Kaylee, and our graphics manager, Cordell, are all alongside me this season. If you guys need anything, we are more than happy to help you. So, please don't get annoyed by my voice. I know I'm very raspy and very gay. It's probably fine. So, that being said, let's go over what Impulse truly is about. First, I want to bring you in and take you on the journey through our rules. This is just so I know that you all have listened to me state it, and that does confirm that you've heard it. So you can't say that, well, I didn't know that was a rule, because, well, I'm about to tell you that it's a rule. All right, so we're very easy going here. These rules are just things that we really, really need you guys to follow just to make sure this season stays smooth. Of course, we try not to have to remove anyone, but if we have to, then that's what it is. So, our general rules. No disrespecting the host or other players. This includes saying racial, homophobic, or any kind of slurs to cause harm to any player. Arguing with the decision production makes. Whatever we say, 9 times out of 10, is final and not up for debate, period. Please do not use NSFW content, sexual content. Try to keep everything PG-13, especially on the lives, as you are on YouTube. Number 2, be as active as possible. Show up to all lives and orgs. In orgs, we know personal things can happen. If you have something going on, please reach out to production in advance. Failure to vote 3 times in any instance is an automatic removal from the season. So if you fail to vote, it doesn't have to be back-to-back. Once you fail to vote, you get a strike. And then the second time you fail to vote, you get another. So once you have 3 strikes like typical, you are removed for failure to be active is what that would be. Number 3, do not send any screenshots. You may copy and paste messages, but may not include things to prove this message was actually sent. Example would be the name of the player, the timestamp, the date, etc. Please do not include those things if you are copying and pasting. If we catch that, it is a strike. Do not delete messages. If we have a logs channel and we'll be able to see any chats that are deleted. If you are caught deleting a message, you will lose your vote. I'm not going to give you a strike for this because it happens and I understand, but I will make you lose your vote. Number 5, this is the biggest rule broken. Okay? A lot of people break this rule all the time, and it's so stressful. Anyways, so number 5, while we are in the voting period, there should be no talking whatsoever. We will have questions at some points before the voting period. After the votes are in, you'll be asked to play idols or any other advantages. After being asked for any idols or advantages, we will reveal the votes. Not one by one anymore. It's definitely not how I do it anymore. All communication is to take place in this server. This includes one-on-ones and alliances. If you need an alliance, you will use your production chat to request them. Players will be assigned a number. Oh, that's just kidding. That's previous. I need to update this clearly. Powers. You will be able to either find powers in the server or powers can be found in the season's twist. If and when a power is found, we will specifically tell you exactly how it works and how to use the power you have found. Now, before I get into jury rules, because I will go over them tonight, even though none of you have made jury yet, the way you're earning powers this season, you're about to find out right after I explain the format. And you may just get a power right after I explain the format. We shall see. Who knows what'll happen. All right. So jury rules, I go over these just so everyone understands. And again, you can't say I didn't tell you. Jury rules, number 1, you may not explicitly say who you plan or want to vote for in the end. Explicitly who you don't want to vote for in the end. You will be allowed to discuss what you think players were lacking in or did well in. Excuse me, sorry. 2, there should be 0 contact between players and jurors. If this is caught or happens, you will automatically be removed from the game and or jury. Number 3, every season I get questions about this rule, but there are to be no jury alliances. I'm going to go ahead and explain what it is before someone asks what it is. A jury alliance is basically a group of jurors that go off outside of the server and communicate and try to get one person to win because they didn't like the other person or persons. So please don't have any jury alliances. If I catch you doing that, everyone involved, even if that means I only have 1 juror left, will be removed just because it's kind of icky. 4, you must stay on the server and be in the jury chat to be able to vote in the season. You also, in addition, must be in the Zoom when finale takes place. You must at least listen to final speeches, but do not have to ask questions if you do not have any. So to be able to vote, you must listen to final speeches. That has been a rule for so long now. And again, once you're on jury, we will refresh these rules, but I just want to go over them really quick. So if you have not already, please head to the #rules channel. I will send the message to the, oh my goodness, the Snell's Mail room, Gary Snell Mail, right now so you guys can access that. If you haven't already, please go ahead and click that check mark just to confirm that I read you the rules and you understand the rules. All right, moving right along from that. The next thing we're going to go over is truly this game. But first, really quick, if anyone has any questions over the rules and you would like to ask publicly, you guys may now do so over the Zoom. Going once, twice. All right, we will move.
Never mind. It's a stupid question.
No question is stupid.
I forgot.
Okay. Danny is back. Oopsie. Okay. All right. Well, we will move right into the format. So the format is a little hard to understand. As the game does move along, you guys will understand and grasp it a little better. Unfortunately, for the first time since the very first season of this game, every single one of you in this Zoom and in the game are all new. We have not had an all newbie season since the very first season of Impulse. We've always had at least one vet. It was a part of a thing that we did. And we did away with that thing this season, and 16 of you, and you're all very new. And we're so excited to have new faces. So With that being said, I do want to go over the format so you guys understand what you're actually playing. So I like to call it, or like to summarize it as Big Brother and Survivor, went on a little date and had a baby. So that is what we theorize this game as. I will now tell you exactly what that means. So Impulse is a live game that takes place on Zoom, as you know, because we're on Zoom right now. Each time you enter a Zoom, a whole round will take place. The way it will work is simple. Let's go over it, shall we? Thank you, Casey. Each round consists of 3 competitions and 2 ceremonies. We have the very first competition. This will take place the very first start of the day every single time. That competition is called the Cardiologist Competition. And the way it works is simple. 2 people win this competition. This power grants you safety, and you'll be able to name 1 patient each. At some point in the season, production will move to only having 1 cardio rather than 2. We will notify you when that change does occur. But for until jury, you don't have to worry about that. So we'll go over that again when jury hits. But 2 people will win will win cardio. With the cardio, you name the patient. So one of you names one, and the other will name the second. Also, we alphabetize it. So say, this is just an example. Don't freak out anyone. Say Danny and Sarah are the cardiologists. Danny would pick his patient first, and then Sarah would pick her patient after Danny, because, again, alphabetical D comes before S in the alphabet. So that's how that'll be determined for those that are going to wonder. Directly after the cardiologist competition is completed, we will jump right into what we like to call the lifeline competition. And it quite literally means what the name says. For a period of time in the game, 2 people will win the lifeline. This grants them safety from becoming a patient, and does just that. No more, no less. Eventually, this will drop to only 1 person winning, and then at a point in this game, there will no longer be a lifeline challenge. So eventually, the lifeline challenge disintegrates, and we quit playing it. But again, that will not happen until after jury. So we will go over that again. The lifeline, again, just so everyone is aware, is just immunity and survivor, basically. And 2 people win it rather than 1. So yeah, it's just safety for the round. After the lifeline competition is the patient ceremony. Each cardio will now decide who they would like to make their patient. This will always be picked in alphabetical order, as the same as what I just said with the cardio count. After that, we will do the hero competition. The hero competition is essentially the Veto and Big Brother, but with a little twist. So this competition mimics the golden power of Veto and Big Brother. The only difference is if you did not win cardio and or lifeline, you may be named as the emergency patient. So if, for example, Danny picked Sammy as a patient, and Jamie is the hero winner, okay? So Jamie is hero winner. Jamie decides to save Sammy, but Jamie isn't the other cardio, and Jamie didn't win the lifeline. Danny can now name Jamie as the emergency patient in that instance. Any questions about that? Because there usually is. I just want to make sure. All right. Right after the hero competition is obviously the hero ceremony. The hero has the option of saving 1 patient or not using the hero at all. If it is used and the person using it does not have some kind of safety, they can be the emergency patient, as stated before. Are there any questions at all about anything about the form? Going once, going. Ryan, yes, what's your question, friend?
Well, now.
Okay, wait, never. Perfect, that works too.
I have a question, actually.
Hi, Dylan.
My question is the tribe I wasn't paying attention for a little bit.
What did you miss?
Probably the beginning. I know the rest of it. Food, never mind, the question's stupid, I'm sorry.
Again, no questions are stupid, I promise. I'm more than willing to answer any questions. Rules done. Any other questions about the format or rules? Oh my goodness, I think this is the easiest group of people I've done an orientation with. This is great. This is fun. All right. Well, then.
Ron, you can't call us easy.
I'm sorry. None of you are asking questions. I feel like I'm just over here running the show or something like that, you know?
I'm
Hey.
tired, man.
Oh, you're doing your job.
True story. Well, none of you asked questions this whole time, so I think I'm going to force you all to be involved now. So it is time to talk about the twist this season. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the heads up. Myself, David, Cordell, Casey, and Kaylee wanted to make this the craziest, most fucked season we possibly could. And so there are a lot of twists. But please bear with us as we are working diligently to make sure everything is a success and goes smoothly. So do understand there are a lot of twists. Don't let that get the best of you. It's not, I promise they won't consume your body. It's not that much. But there are plenty of twists to keep y'all busy this season. So let's go ahead and get you guys interactive now. So really quick, in just a few moments, I'm going to share my screen to random.org. I'm going to put everyone's name that is here on the random.org. From there, I'm going to randomize a list. I will show you guys the list and then I will stop sharing my screen. And then you are all going to have the chance to take a box in the order that you are listed. There are 1 to 16 boxes, and to take a box, you will simply just say what number box you would like. So for example, Pixie's first up on the list. Let's go, Pixie. Pixie picks box 3. I'm gonna write it down. And then at the end of tonight, I will message all of you. Actually, I'm not writing it down. I have cute little number thingies that I'm gonna send you guys in your confessional, but that's cute anyways. So at the end of the live, I'm gonna go back through to your confessionals and I'm going to send you what you have found behind the box you chose. I wanna give you all a warning. These things could be powers. These things could be disadvantages. Or these things could be nothing at all. It all depends on the box you take. So be wary and be on the lookout because this is the only way you can gain powers this season. Woo! Is this box, these boxes that I'm about to give you. So let me stop sharing my computer sound. Let me go to random.org. List randomizer. There we go. Let me share my screen, just so no one knows, or everyone knows I didn't cheat. All right, and now I'm going to input all your names right in front of your, Pixie, that's better. Danny, Dylan, Sarah, Danielle. Drop down, I have Jane, hello. I have Jamie. I have Krista. I have Sammy. And I have Ryan. I have Lorenzo. Is that, if I forgot your name, please say so now or forever hold your peace. All right, I think I have everyone that's here on the list. I am now going, I'll have to randomize mine after the live. I just thought about that. I'm randomizing something else. Ignore me. All right, randomize. The order is Sammy, Dylan, Sarah, Ryan, Danielle, Krista, Jamie, Danny, Pixie, and Lorenzo will be last to take a box. So let me stop sharing my screen so I can pull up the boxes so I know what you get and I can make notes. Because obviously I don't want you to know what's in the boxes before you take one. Why would I ever do that? That's too easy.
That's cool.
All right. Or give me one moment, sorry, friends.
That's fine, don't worry.
All right, Sammy, you are first to pick a box. Would you like box 1 through 16?
Box 7.
7. Sammy is taking box 7. Give me one moment. Sammy, you have accepted box 7. It is now in your well, the box is in your confession. All right. After Sammy is, oh my goodness, Dylan.
Me. Give me box 8.
Box 8 for Dylan.
8 is a cool number, so I'm going with box 8.
Nope. He didn't like that.
Box 8 has been sent to Dylan. After
Yeah.
Dylan was Sarah.
Let's go legs 11.
Sarah gonna take box 11. Let me send that to you. Boom. Sarah, you have box 11. Next
you.
was Ryan. Oh, 13. Yes. Ryan taking box 13. Ryan. Photos. 13. Ignore that it didn't actually pop up in your chat. That picture, for some reason, didn't want to work. So rude to me. You should have a little pop-up on your screen now, Ryan, that asks if you want to unmute. Next was Danielle. Danielle, are you here?
I just want to sleep.
Danielle going once. Thank you, David, for that. I appreciate it. Hi, Danielle. Please pick one of the boxes that David sent that are available. 4. Danielle taking box 4. Danielle has got box. Next is Krista. Am I saying that right also?
You are very close, but it's Krista.
Krista, okay. I will do better, I promise.
I was laughing every time you said my name. I'm like, wait, he's pronouncing it like how it's spelled. Well, they are. Sorry, my brain today. I will take box 15.
Box 15, beautiful. It is getting sent to you pronto.
Awesome.
All right. Next up was Jamie, and am I saying your name right?
Yeah, you are.
Yes.
6, because that's my age.
Okay. My kid says 6 because that's her age.
Perfect. We love that. We love the kid involvement. Love to see it. Love to see it. Ignore the fact that that one also didn't send. Rude ass picture. All right. Next up, we have Danny.
Can I get box 14? Please.
Box 14 for Danny. Coming right up.
Cool, thanks.
Voting 14. Oh my God, Sin, you. Sorry, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I'll behave. All right, box 14 has been sent to Danny. Pixie.
A 9.
Pixie's gonna take 9. Let's go. Pixie, I will send you box number 9 right now. Box 9 has been delivered to Pixie. Next up we have, and finally, we have Lorenzo.
I'll
box 16.
Lorenzo is being bold and taking box 16. I love it. Lorenzo, I will send you box 16 like right now. Woo. Oh. All right. Well, I guess you guys are stuck waiting in anticipation now for what's in your box because I have a few more twists to go over with y'all. And I'm not telling you what's in these boxes until we're done here. So just wait in your little anticipation, hoping you don't get a disadvantage, hoping you get an advantage, and praying that it's not nothing because that would be so boring. So the next twist I want to go over is probably my most favorite twist that we've ever conducted. And I want to give you guys a little sneak peek into our production call because I think this was funny and I just want to share it for y'all because it was great. So imagine me, Casey, David, Cordell, and Kaylee are on a call. And we're sitting here and we're like, teams. We want something to do with teams. We want to make Impulse a team game. And we go through 50 different things that we could possibly do. And we're sitting here and we're kind of like, you know, not arguing, but like debating back and forth what we could do, how we can make a team thing work. And that's when one of us, I don't remember who, I think we all kind of just eventually put everything together. And that's when we came up with a fun little twist called Pretty Patty Predicament. For those of you that don't know what a Pretty Patty is, I'm going to need you to go to SpongeBob. I'm going to need you to look up a SpongeBob episode Pretty Patty, and I'm going to need you to watch that episode because it's so good. Anyhow, so the Pretty Patty Predicament. Let me just tell you all about this twist. So pull it up so I don't mess anything up. So the Pretty Patty Predicament for this season's twist, players will be divided into 2 even teams of 8. The teams will compete in a non-live competitions. The team that wins the Pretty Patty Predicament will then play another non-live comp for one of the teammates to gain safety. When a team becomes uneven, a person from the team with more people will be randomly sat out for the next comp. So how it'll work is Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Everything for this game, by the way, y'all, is 9 p.m. EST, other than the Castroville obviously was at 5, but that's just because that worked for my day. So everything will happen at 9, but on Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, either Kaylee, David, or Cordell are going to send a non-live challenge. It could be an app game. It'll be something that involves teams. The team will work together to complete the challenge and the best score. Whoever wins will then move on to Friday night. Friday night, we will send another challenge, and the winning team will be the only team to compete in this. The winner of that challenge from that team will win safety for Sunday's live. So it is a way. So we did this in a way to make sure everyone stays active, making sure you guys don't get bored throughout the week. Because again, the lives are Sundays and Mondays, and that's it. Because that's just what me and Casey can handle. Because we're only off on Sundays and Mondays, truly. But so that is what will happen for that. Now, there's a couple of nights. If you guys have looked at the schedule, which you definitely should, it is tentative, but it should stay about the same. There are 2 Sunday nights that we won't have lives, just due to one, I have a wedding, and then the other reason was Easter. We don't want to have a live on a holiday, so we won't be live on Easter or my sister's wedding, which is St. Patrick's Day. So those nights, if you gain safety that week, it'll be on the Monday live. So don't panic, you will still get your safety, I promise. All right, moving straight into the next twist. So whenever the Pretty Patty Predicament, are there any questions about that?
Can we be called into your sister's wedding, please? Can we get called in on your sister's wedding? Like just sit there on call and watch the wedding unfold?
I mean, I could do that, but I'll be busy walking down the aisle with my sister, so
yeah, that's fine. Just put a phone stand at the end of the aisle and we'll just watch you.
Can I go to bed?
here in just a few minutes, after I'm done explaining the twist, I'll do another random.org list to determine the teams, and it'll have everyone on the list, including the people that aren't here. So we will do that directly after I finish explaining twist, and that'll actually be how we end the night. So that's fun. All right. Any other questions about PPP or the Pretty Patty predicament?
Can I go to bed now?
If you would like to.
I'll try to stay awake. I'm sorry.
You are perfectly fine. All right. The next twist will be this will not immediately be effective. Once it is immediately, once the time comes, sorry, I was trying to get my words together. Once the time comes for us to announce this, it will be announced. But another twist this season, we're doing an escape room. This will be a super fun, interactive way you guys get to play along. So the escape room will be in a different server once we are ready for it to launch. Once the time in the season comes, there's a specific time we're going to announce it. And we will let you guys in that server. You do have to be in that server, of course, to do what's in the server, but it will be super interactive. And the full details of that will be in the server that we have for the breakout room. So we will go over that more once that time comes. So there are the final thing of twists that I want to go over. This season, typically, we usually do 3 underlying twists. But because we have 2 main twists, we decided for funsies, we will only also do 2 underlying twists. So the 2 underlying twists, the first one is a double. So at some point in this game, there will be a double where 2 people are flatlined, and that'll come when it comes. Actually, it tells you, if you look at the underlying twists channel, it tells you when. I believe it's round 3, but you can double check me on that if you'd like. And then round 5, I believe, will be my favorite twist ever to host, and that is Backwards Week. Now, before you ask questions, Backwards Week is very crazy. Once we get to that week, we will go over how that week works. I know you're all going to want to ask questions. Production will not tell you anything prior to the live, so just be aware of that, just because we want to keep this suspense, and truly, we just explain it on the live anymore. So, other than that, that is the season, basically. We are super excited for your first actual round to play out. It will be Monday, it'll be Monday, March 10th, which also is my brother's birthday. What'd you say? Sorry, it's a Sunday. It's definitely Sunday, March 10th. And that will be the night the first person leaves the game. That's crazy to think. One of you people sitting in front of us right now will be gone come Monday or Sunday. Goodness, Sean, get it together, sir. Come Sunday, one of you will be gone. That's mind-blowing. So your first Pretty Patty predicament challenge will drop this Wednesday, however. So do be on the lookout for that. They're all 24 hours. So I get that some of us are in different time zones. For example, Sarah's clear in Australia. Beautiful, we love it. You will have 24 world hours. So you'll have plenty of time, I promise, to get that challenge done. Don't stress yourself out. If for some reason you don't think you can submit for a challenge, just let production know. We'll try to work with you. One more thing. There was a miscommunication amongst production, which happens all the time. It's just something, we're all different people and we all have different things. I just want to let everyone in on a little fun thing. We've been asked several times, what happens if I miss a live? So the correct answer that we have come up with is if you are pre-jury, so right now, if you miss a live, you will not get a strike for missing the live. However, when we at you to vote, if you fail to vote, you will get a strike for failing to vote, but not for not being here. So make sure you always vote. That's the key. Now, once jury hits, we make sure you are on every single live because it's jury. We want you guys to be active. We want y'all pushing. We want you fighting. So during jury, if you do miss lives and fail to vote, that is 2 strikes. If you miss a live but vote, that is 1 strike. And if you're at the live and you vote, that's no strikes. So that's what we want. But I get things happen, so just let us know. Stay communicating with us. We are never going to yell at you, tell you you're a horrible person or anything like that for having to miss a live if you need to. Again, it happens. We're not going to be mad at you. So the final thing tonight, let's get you into your teams for the Pretty Patty predicament. You guys will have your own chats for your teams, and I will assign those rules after the live tonight. So let me go back to random.org. Give me one.
To sleep.
All right, let's randomize these teams. Everyone's name is on here. Brandy, Christine, Krista, not Christa, Sean, Danielle, Danny, Dylan, Zeke, Gon, Ganja, for those of you that don't know who I'm referencing with Gon, Jamie, Kevin, Lorenzo, Owen, Pixie, Ryan, Sammy, and Sarah. If you didn't hear your name, say so. I'm pretty sure you heard your name. Because Casey went through the list for me because she's a goddess. All right, I will now randomize your teams. The top 8 will be Team Krusty Krab. The bottom 8 will be Team Chum Bucket. Let's randomize. All right, so on Team Krusty Krab, we have Pixie, Ryan, Owen, Zeke, Christine, Jamie, Sarah, and Brandy. And on Team Chum Bucket, we have Lorenzo, Kevin, Danielle, Sammy, Dylan, Danny, Krista, and Gon. Did I break that evenly?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, so those are your teams. Again, you will be added to your chats momentarily. But yeah, okay. Are there any questions about anything that we went over at all tonight?
Will it still be a main chat where you can talk with everyone in the game, or will you only be able to talk to the people on your team?
We will always have the Jellyfishing Fields chat because just that team thing is the only team element. On the lives, you are not a team. Just so you are aware, you do not have to work with your team on the lives.
Oh, so basically it's just like for only challenges teams matter. Okay, I get it.
Yes, so only for the Pretty Patty predicament do your teams matter. Now, again, I cannot tell you how to play the game, so I'm just telling you that Pretty Patty predicament is the reason for the teams. So don't worry about on the live. You guys will be playing individually. But yeah. Any other questions?
No.
All right. Well, for the first time, you get to hear the outro. So, thank you for watching, everyone. From outside the Impulse house, I'm your host, Jilly Chan, without the motherfucking Moonbaz. Good night.